Times next, Paul, and our model agency is no longer able to find any thin people in the West.
Yes. Well, perhaps not. Perhaps not.
I was very conflicted about coming up with that.
Perhaps not indeed. Modelling World reacts after agencies recruiting from refugee camp investigation. So a top agency has essentially been recruiting from the Kakuma refugee camp in Kenya, and they've been bringing them to Europe to model for leading brands. And when you first read this, the first few paragraphs, you're like, OK, what's wrong with that? You know, but that's...
opportunity provided.
Exactly. But then you read on slightly and it says, one teenager was 5'11", this is a lady, I believe, and she weighed 40 kilograms and was scouted by another agency and went to Paris, but was deemed to be too malnourished and not good enough for the catwalk, so was sent back within 6 days. Now, that's the problem.
Well, the problem is also she accrued debt. And she was what?
Yes, sorry, that's a really good point. Yeah.
For going back to her country, and she was absolutely stressed out, and she says she was talking about harming herself and what. I mean, Lewis, this is it's an interesting one here because there is a sort of balance here between providing opportunity and also exploiting people.
Well, the story basically is saying there's some really beautiful women in the world, not around here.
That's, of course, what Lewis Schaffer takes from it.
That's what I take from here. And you know what it is? If you got to go wherever there's beautiful women, and I don't, you know, I don't...
Well, ladies in refugee camps.
Here we go. And I know... Like somebody did basically the same thing with me. I was a starving young little waif in New York, and they promised me that I would be a success in comedy, and it had not happened.